You want to get it nice and tight first, and it'll just be on like that. A little bit of slack, like I can get my finger in there slightly, but not a ton. Then we'll turn on the device.
Attention, please. Please keep silent and relax. Keep the cuff at heart level. Start measurement now.
Hello there everyone, today's going to be a short episode and I want to talk to you about blood pressure. Some of you people are practitioners that see people all the time and need to take people's blood pressure. For example, personal trainers, nurses, physical therapists. You guys have to take blood pressure, and you know, we've all learned the old-fashioned way by putting the stethoscope in and then the cuff on, squeezing and doing all that and getting a reading. But there's one problem with that. It's the human factor. Sometimes human error can happen and you get an inaccurate blood pressure reading, or maybe you're with someone that needs their blood pressure taken and you're not a professional and you kind of got to know it for grandpa or grandma or somebody like that. So having a good device and a reliable device is always important. And while it might not be the main theme to the channel, it is something related that I think it's important to know. And I was really impressed with this one particular automatic blood pressure cuff because it speaks and it's able to communicate and kind of take care of you. It's almost like the good, expensive ones that you find in the pharmacy, you know, to have it taken automatically, or in like a doctor's office, except this is a consumer brand one. It was sent to me by Bob and Brad, those two famous physical therapists on the internet, but I'm always looking for high quality products. So they just happened to get another review on one of their products because those guys, they do look for high quality products. I want to talk to you about the blood pressure cuff, how to use it, and why I think it's worth your time if you do need it.
Alright everyone, so now we're at the desk where it'll be a little bit easier to take the blood pressure automatically. I've brought on Jason, who's part of the team. Say hi, Jason.
Hello everyone.
And we're going to be doing the blood pressure reading right now. Now, one of the things is normally I'd be using the left arm because it's closer to the heart, but in this case we're going to be using his right arm, and you're going to see how easy it is to actually put on the blood pressure cuff. So, Jason, if I can get your arm just face up, we're going to get his arm in there. You'll see it has a nice little artery mark, which we will be using. Just make sure that the shirt doesn't get caught. So artery mark just means it's parallel to where the artery would be. So you want that about center. Now just reach over. You want to get it nice and tight first, and it'll just be on like that. A little bit of slack, like I can get my finger in there slightly, but not a ton. Then we'll turn on the device.
Attention, please. Please keep silent and relax. Keep the cuff at heart level. Start measurement now.
Alright, we got to listen to her. Let's begin. And as you see, it's automatic. So as the practitioner, I don't have to go and do the pumping and listen and watch the clock. It's a little bit automatic. So that's one of the big advantages there. How's the pressure feel, Jason?
Not too bad, but it's getting there.
Okay. So it's traditional. Feels like any blood pressure cuff where it's like squeezing your arm and it's doing the work.
Your systolic blood pressure is 119 millimeter of mercury pillar. Your diastolic blood pressure is 73.
She talks.
Of mercury pillar. Your heart rate is 64.
It seems that Jason got 119 over 73, which is great. You should be looking at, 120 over 80. Anything lower than that, unless it's too low, is great.
So overall, you see, just by having Jason help me out with doing the demonstration, how easy it was to actually get a blood pressure cuff reading and not have to actually really have any kind of formal training or education. Though I have some formal training and education, you saw how automatic it was. And then it also checks like your, not just your blood pressure, but your heart rate. And it also says that it checks for arrhythmias. But since Jason and I tend to just be in good health, we didn't get to see all the warnings that it could give. But I want to tell you that for under 30 bucks, this is a really solid device. And I would recommend every practitioner who needs to take blood pressure or maybe is looking into having an affordable but intelligent option to do blood pressure. I would totally recommend this, and I recommend it for anybody who needs it at home. You know, maybe you gotta buy a gift for grandpa or grandma, and you know they're bad about checking their blood pressure and you want to take care of them. Either way, there are people that this really works for, and if you need a good quality one, make sure that you go and purchase that a blood pressure cuff by Bob and Brad. I left a link in the description, so you can just go pop on Amazon and get yourself a copy of your own. Now, if you want to know anything else, other product reviews, I have made a product review playlist, so it's going to appear right now. Go click on that, but make sure you like this video before you go click on that and learn about all kinds of recovery devices. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.